And we're back here in Aether Raids for the last day of the week, the last 2 matches of the week. Hopefully, we might lose, you never know, could be 3 or 4 matches left in the week, but hopefully that won't happen. So we'll look at the enemy team here first before I talk about it. We have a +8, +2 Lysithea running, I think that's pretty much base kit, plus Deathblow as a seal, obviously going to hit really hard on initiation. We have a +10, +5 Rayson, who is actually pretty fucking thick. Like, goddamn boy, that's a thick bird. Not bad stats at all. We have a +0 neutral Ophelia at +4 with Life and Death 3, Wings of Mercy, Spare Attack Res 2, which is an odd choice, and then Hardy Bearing, because yeah, Ophelia stuff. We have a +0, +3 Brave, Camilla. Every time a Camilla ult comes up I struggle with like which one it is because there's so many. But yeah, unfortunately she is running Restore, also running Flyer Formation, so she can kind of do this hoppy thing where she goes and restores Lysithea, which is kind of annoying. I'm not a fan of Restore at all. Restore is really difficult to play around. So that is unfortunate that we're gonna have to play around that. And then finally, well actually not finally, we have a Thrasier here who is +3, unmerged, plus speed minus HP, running a pretty much base kit. Smite is an interesting choice, let's see how that plays out for you, and then Swiss Barrier as a seal. And then finally, we have the Corner Doomer, +3, +0, therefore as solo, pretty much base kit plus pivot, and distant defense. So this is actually a rematch. This is the guy who had the +10 legendary Crom and the +10 duo Alm, and I thought, especially because he had the Fey Pass, I thought, okay, this is a whale, right? So that should actually result in an interesting, really invested team, but I guess not. Most of these units are like not very merged. The scariest thing on the team, like damage wise, is Lysithea at +8. The rest of them are either like, I mean, I wouldn't call any of the rest of them free-to-play units except Rayson, but they're all like low merge or no merge. So that is kind of disappointing, honestly. I was expecting more, but I suppose I will save the shit talk for when we actually win. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure Est can actually one-shot Lysithea, and even if she can't, she definitely lives at least one hit, even if it is Glimmer. Est is pretty thick. Has triangle advantage. She gets an extra +5 to everything because of the weapon, you know the drill. Unfortunately Doomer's going to do a little bit of damage to us, but I don't think that's going to end up mattering. It doesn't hit any buildings either, so that's fine. So here's what I'm thinking. What I would have liked to do if Restore was not a thing, or even if Tethys was not a thing, I would have come up the right hand side with Igren and Tethys, and then go up the left with Est and Altina, and probably Naga as well. We could have sniped Lysithea, and then we could have broken some buildings in such a way that we could snipe Camilla as well, and then that would get rid of the Blazing Light on Ophelia, and then neither of them are really threats. Unfortunately, Camilla is a restore unit, so I'm assuming that she's probably going to do this jump. You know, actually, now that I think about it, Lysithea isn't actually getting debuffed. So there isn't any reason for her to jump. Maybe my play will actually work out. That is really interesting. Maybe his own team composition is going to work against him. So I think I'm going to go with the original strat here. It doesn't really matter if we do this on Bolt Tower turn or not. I don't really need the Bolt Tower for this match. I'd rather take less time if possible. But we're just going to have to see how things turn out. So let's see if she jumps to do a restore on like Rayson or something. She is going to jump to Rayson. And then she's going to restore. Okay. Just double checking. Yeah, we can easily get that one shot. That's not my favorite position, I gotta be honest.
Agreed.
That is definitely not my favorite position for her to be in. I suppose the question becomes then, does she stay in that position for next turn? Because if she does, then I can work with that. And if she doesn't, then we may have some problems. Maybe. think we're going to keep Naga here actually, so that I don't give the speed buff to Agren next turn, and I can just smite in to get that. There's no movement enhancing shenanigans on this team, there's no Elazira, and there's no Annette, so I'm pretty sure we're out of danger area no matter what happens. Let's see what she does next turn. This is what I'm interested in. Who is she going to restore? Rayson, and then Ophelia again. Okay. I think I can work with that. I can move up to where...
Let's head out.
Yeah, I think I can work with that. This is what we're going to do. First thing is we're going to go ahead and kill Lysithea. Big threat. Obviously, Gran doesn't want anything to do with that. Lysithea as a unit is actually pretty intimidating for Agren in general, because she doesn't... she's not really affected by Pulse Smoke at all in the context of an IP team, because with Times Pulse she just gets her special back at the start of the turn anyway, so she's a real threat for IP teams. I'm lucky I haven't encountered one yet. Alright, we're going to go ahead and break that Panic Mana, and now we're going to go ahead and kill the Camilla, and this will get rid of the special on Ophelia, and at that point it should pretty much just be tank both of those guys and win from there. I think I will just move back S just in case. There is no rally on Ophelia or anything, so these two should both just attack Agren, and my matchup spread with them is going to be pretty damn good. 32 from Ophelia, which is fine. She always does a lot of damage, but I'm going to heal a lot of that off.
Stand aside.
And then Thrasier is not going to do much at all. 14, yeah, not bad. A little bit more damage than I expected, but still not bad. And again, we'll heal a good bit off of that as well. So that leaves good old Rayson and a Corner Doomer who we can play with as much as we want, essentially. I would like to get Naga up there, I think. If I can get Dragon Effectiveness onto Agren, she should be able to kill a lot more easily. So we'll go ahead and shoot Rayson. Being thick will not help you when you are fighting a unit that does effective damage to you and has triangle advantage. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get the Dragon Effectiveness this turn, but we have extra time to play with, so whatever. We could even like let him out. I can get the pot. He doesn't have boots or anything, so I don't think there's a problem with this. I suppose we'll just move up Est and everybody. And next turn we should be able to just shoot him and win. We can even be completely safe while doing so and shoot from underneath. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and one-shot Duma and finish off the first match of the last day of the week. Pretty long one actually. The match wasn't super complicated, but did take a little bit of time to fully work out exactly where I wanted to go. Interesting concept. Probably would have been a lot scarier with a Legendary Azura instead of Rayson, but of course, unless it's water season, which it currently isn't, then Legendary Azura would not reduce his lift loss, so that's going to be that. So yeah, I suppose I'll just show you that this is the guy who had the plus 10 Legendary Crom and the plus 10 Duo Alm. I guess he's like a casual whale, I don't know, maybe he just doesn't really care that much about his defense team, I don't know. So, for the next match we've got a special one. This is Redetta. He is a pretty frequent viewer and commenter of mine. Has been for a long time. He's one of the names I recognize from early on. And he has given me his blessing to take on his defense team. So I think I am going to do that. And I am going to try to beat it. Originally I was just going to take it, showcase it, and then surrender, because I didn't want to take his lift, but he said that trying to beat it is fine. Of course, I don't want to assume that I'm going to actually beat it, because I don't know what it is. It looks like it's pretty invested, whatever it is, and could definitely be a threat. So, not going to go into this with the mindset of I've got a guaranteed win or anything like that. This is more of a showcase, and I think it's going to be fun, because it's not often that you know, one of your viewers is going to randomly stumble across your defense team. You know, what is the likelihood of this happening, really? I figured it's probably worth it to show it off. Because who knows when the next time a viewer of mine will accidentally find one of my maps. So yeah, we're going to take a quick break right here while I take a look at his team and figure out my strat, how I want to play it. And after that, I will be right back. Well, my friend, Redetta, my friend, I think you may have just beaten me. Because I just got completely and utterly baited by my own flyer school. Of all damn things, my flyer school did it. I was looking through all my teams and I thought to myself, you know what, since this is a restore trap, this team with my Camilla only has one debuff, which is Chill Res, and that hits Sheeta, so Camilla wouldn't even move to restore, and that way I could just set up my sweep however I want to. But I completely and utterly forgot about my flyer school, which just so happens to be right in the position where it hits literally everybody. So we're gonna try to use this to our advantage here, and we're gonna try to take you on turn 1. I'm not confident that this will work, and to be completely honest with you, it probably depends on how much you've upgraded your traps. If you've got a level 50 trap, I might win. We'll have to see, and I have to do the moves right as well. So I'm going to try to win on turn 1. As I said, I don't need any of your pots, so we're going to leave that alone. If I lose to you, I'm fine with that. I was going to just surrender to you anyway, but I figured I would actually try to play your map, and it looks like I've completely and utterly baited myself. So we'll see if I can actually do it regardless. So what I need to do is I need to test both traps essentially, or I need to be prepared to test both traps. In saying that, yeah, this is going to be really difficult. Okay, how exactly do I want to do this? It depends which trap is real.
Beautiful.
So I guess there's no way to know. Maybe maybe if we don't move first. No, I kind of need that tile, don't I? Yeah, I think I need that tile. I think we can probably have, like, racing way over here.
Spring is sprung.
I'm thinking
Beautiful.
I hit the trap with Camilla. It may or may not be real. Basically, I'm just trying to get into vantage range and also maybe damage Sheeta. Depends how much how upgraded it is, because he does have a healing tower in the side. So Sheeta might honestly just be the unit that kills me, I don't know. I mean, her attack isn't that high, but she does have triangle advantage, moonbow, belief in love. Actually, that's not gonna affect anything, never mind. Oh god, we need to be in vantage range as well, because if I'm not, and if I just end my turn here after killing Camilla, then Loki probably kills me. I did swap out Iote's shield a while ago for Fierce Stance. Kind of regretting that. There's been a few occasions where that's kind of been annoying. I suppose we'll take a look at his team as well before we actually initiate, just so I can show it off. He's got a +1 Azura, because there always is one, I always say that. He's running a full, like, wing icon skill set, which I think is kind of funny. I haven't seen that before, and Flyer Guidance is a strange, but probably pretty effective choice as well on a team like this. He's running the +1 Restore Camilla, just like the one we saw in the last game. The last one wasn't merged, but you know. We've got the lead unit here, the Loki, who looks really cool. Do you like Loki a lot? Can't say I'm a huge fan of her character, but I do like her characters. Then we've got a +0 Summer Legion. I think that's pretty much base kit, plus Swiss Sparrow 2 as a seal. I like this unit a lot too. We have a +0 Young Sheeta. Obviously broken unit. Like, obviously, ridiculously broken unit. I say that, but she's probably going to be the one who actually ends up killing me, God knows. And then we have a +2 Shoshi with Deathblow 4. Pretty cool. I have a Shoshi myself. I use her a lot for PvE. Running Deathsmoke, Heavy Blade, Gale Force. I do see why you would do this. It probably works for you. I mean, if she initiates in something and kills it and then gets danced, then that works. I do think the attack def link with reposition is a bit of an odd choice though. But I don't own this defense team. Maybe it works for you, maybe you see it work. So here's what I'm thinking. If this is the real trap, then we just go for it. If it's the fake trap, then we dance and we go here. And we hope that it is enough of like enough damage. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, that's the real one. 10. Oh, you bitch! You're a bastard, you are. You're an absolute bastard. But you know what? You know what? It might work anyway. Maybe I just live Loki, who knows? I have a lot of defense. You're a right prick for having that 10, that 10 lightning trap. Damn it. It's only when you don't want it to be low that it's low. And when you don't care about it, it's 50 damage. And every time. Every time. Never gamble traps, kids. Never gamble traps. It's a bad idea. Oh, I'm probably just gonna die to Shurshi or something. Something stupid is gonna happen. I might even... No, I won't die to Leguian. I'd definitely die to Camilla if I left her up. I won't die to Sheeta after I attack because I will have res smoked. Actually, in saying that, she will get healed. Maybe I just don't kill her at all. Oh, I could retreat. I could retreat. I could attempt to get out of here and regroup, but honestly, I don't even know what I would do. I guess I would need to wait for Bolt Tower turn. I don't know where Camilla's gonna go though. In my head, if I were making this team, this tile underneath the fort looks like the obvious bait spot for like baiting out Leguian. So if I were making the team, I'd probably have Camilla lined up to restore Leguian, and then Azura dances from here, and then Camilla can go around here. But if she goes here, or especially in this tile to restore Shurshi, then she has just a fuck ton of range. Like, she can go from here, 1, 2, 3. She can basically cross off this whole corner except where Racing is, and then most of everything here as well. And because she's so fast with her weapon and attack speed push and buffs, nothing lives. So I don't really think we have a choice. We kind of have to initiate. We're probably gonna lose, so I don't really want to spend too much time stressing over it. I just got completely baited by my own building. I literally lost to the bonus building on my own damn side. That's what I lost to. If it didn't exist, then I had a really solid play. Could have gone up the left, destroyed the healing tower. Bolt Tower would have gone off, which hits the dangerous ones. And then I could have come in and, like, I don't know, killed Sheeta, killed Camilla, and then probably lived everything else. So that's really unfortunate that that didn't end up happening. Probably going to lose, but I think I'm just going to say fuck it and go for it. I don't mind giving you the win, my man. Hopefully you are not immune right now so that you can actually just take your last victory for the day. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Take it. I don't have any other play. I really don't. The Camilla AI is too much for me. It's too scary. I've been pressured too much. Do me a favor for next time I play your team and just upgrade your lightning trap, yeah? We're gonna do a little bit of Camilla on Camilla violence here, I think. And that's pretty much gonna seal our fate. I don't think we have much left after that. There's no way I can get anyone else in to support. I mean, Racing could be here and provide close guard for all the good that will do. I don't know. It's pretty much over. Let's just let the fireworks happen. I'm either gonna die to Loki or Sheeta, for sure, after she gets healed. For sure. Well, let's see. Alright. Oh, actually, I straight up died to Shurshi. I didn't think that would happen. I didn't think that would happen. And you know what? It was the fucking lightning trap. It was the lightning trap. If I hadn't taken that damage, I would have lived. Wow. Well, I'm not going to rag on your Gale Force Shurshi anymore because, obviously that did something. That's probably exactly how you intended it to be. Consider this a showcase of how not to play your defense team. We'll call it that. We'll call it that and call it a day. So yeah, obviously we're gonna ladder this one. No way are we keeping it. We probably don't even win. I don't think anyone here kills Sheeta. Sheeta probably just murks Altina. Nice defense team, man. It's cool. It's cool. You got some unorthodox units that don't get much use. They don't see much play. Pretty sick setup as well. I forgot about this. My one mistake. My one mistake. Should have thought about everything. There's always something. Every time you lose, it's always like the one little tiny thing. Could have done better. And you know what? Having Race in there with close guard actually would have saved my life right there. It actually would have done something if I had put Race in here. And Legion could have come down. I probably was dead to Sheeta anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to save face at this point. We're going to surrender here. Enjoy your immunity for the rest of the week, my man. Nice defense team. And we'll come back for the third game of the week. Or of the day, rather. And what is hopefully the final match of the week is upon us. I've spent quite a bit of time thinking about this match because it is a little bit annoying in the way it's formatted. Teams that give you very little space to work with are always kind of hard to deal with. And this is especially true when one of them is a unit with effectively 50 res and an instant glacies. So we'll go over the enemy team before I get into it. We have an unmerged Thrasier here. We have an unmerged Duma with Bold Fighter, pretty much standard kit, running Armor March instead of, instead of Upheaval, so he's not destroying my Bolt Tower. We have a Hector, who is providing Ostia's Pulse support, which this team is kind of built around. There's nothing instantly charged apart from Lilina, but he does bring Dragon Fang down to 3, which means that with Bold Fighter it will go off. He does bring Dragon Fang down to 3 for Thrasier, so that will go off for her as well, and it brings Iceberg down to 2 on Selkie, so that will go off if she doubles. So it is kind of built around Ostia's Pulse. Not really an infantry pulse team, but kind of similar concept. Obviously not a map that you want to be tanking. This is not a tanking map at all. So, here's what I want to do. We're going to spend a few turns setting up here because I need to get rid of this Panic Mana, and that will probably conveniently land on Bolt Tower turn at the time that I'm ready to be done here. I don't actually know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I don't need the Bolt Tower for this. Unfortunately, the calculator site that I use to do my calcs and everything is down. But I did the calcs by hand, and I'm pretty sure that I do kill Selkie with Igren. I know her weapon does like res stuff, but apparently it doesn't work against bows. Bow units do not grant Selkie any of the extra potential +8 stats. So it is effectively just weapon triangle disadvantage, minus the 25, and I did the calcs, and with an attack buff, even if I was getting attack ployed, I should just barely get the kill. But I'm gonna make sure that I don't get attack ployed, and we should pretty much be able to lock it in. But the first thing that I have to do is get rid of the Panic Mana here. So that's the first thing we're gonna test. Okay, that is not the real trap. That's actually nice. That makes things easy for me next turn. So no worries there. We'll go ahead and get that next turn. Because I wouldn't have a way to get my racing out otherwise. Sorry about that interruption right there, and sorry if the mic sounds different now. Pretty big interruption just happened, and it has been a few minutes since the end of the last little part of this video before the cut. Where were we exactly? I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with what we're about to do. Some video corruption happened on my phone, so I don't know which footage I've kept and which footage I've gotten rid of at the time of recording. Hopefully everything from the first part of this match is still there. I think it is. Yeah, we'll just very quickly hover over the enemy team real quick, so if any of them interest you, you can slow the video down and then pause it so you can see what's going on. But yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of the Panic Mana. Oh my god, that's not fucking... This is why I don't like to get interrupted when I'm doing videos. I don't think this is salvageable.
You have my
Nope.
trust.
Nope, I don't think this is salvageable. Fuck. I did not I very clearly and obviously did not mean to do that. Oh well. We pretty much lost.
Agreed.
Great. That was a match that I could have definitely won, that we are going to lose because of my fucking incompetence. And instant Glacies, goodbye. Yep. It's over. Alright. Yeah. Fuck me. That is not what I wanted to do at all. That was supposed to be racing. Oh. I'm not happy, guys. That shouldn't have happened. We had that match in the bag, and I fat-fingered and fucked it up. Yep. Well, not much point in sticking around here then. I guess we're surrender again. Thank God I have 2 ladders, I suppose. Alright, I will take, I think I'm gonna take a long break. I'm gonna have some dinner, and then I'll come back with a cooler head, and we'll try to finish off the week for real this time. So yeah, I'm gonna take a break, and we'll be right back. Can you smell it? It's trap gambling time, ladies and gents. We are going to have to take a chance on the traps here, because this is, yet again, another restore trap. Is that like 3 in a row? Does the game know that I hate restore traps and is just giving me them all? To be fair, this is probably my fault, because I am continuously taking rematches from people that actually beat my team instead of taking rematches from people that look like they have shit teams. So this is what I get, I guess. We do have 1 ladder left, so if we lose this, I'm definitely going to try to take a match that looks easy. But hopefully we don't lose this. But as I said, this is a gamble. This is going to be a gambling kind of match, so I hope you like gambling. I mean, you're playing a gacha game, so you probably do. This is a gamble in a few ways. First is traps. If this is the real trap, and or if it's a high damage trap, then we're fucked. Like with Redeader's match, when you want it to be low, it won't be. And when you do want it to be low, it will be. So this is probably going to be a 50 damage trap, and it's probably going to be this one and not this one, knowing my luck. Also, again, bonus stats are coming to bite me in the ass because I have so much freaking attack. I one-shot Fur, so I can't do what would be preferable, which is, you know, obviously Rutger on Ocean and then Pala on Fur. Can't do that because I just kill Fur. She doesn't have very much defense. Pretty much any other sword unit probably would have lived, but alas. There would have been a play with the chill attack on Ophelia to make Fur survive, but it's a restore trap, so nothing you can do about it. I suppose I will take a look at the enemy team real quick. We have the Azura and Peony here who are running both with aerobatics. This one has guidance. We have a rally Ophelia for these two. We have a restore attack speed push for Priscilla, who's actually pretty cool. You don't see Priscilla too often, and I don't mind her as a character. We have a +10, +9 Fur, running what looks like, I guess it's not really an offense build. Rouse is kind of an odd choice considering that she's next to a bunch of units. And then we have Ocean, who I really like. I'm actually playing through Thracia again right now, so seeing him was nice. But he is kind of a problem because Steady Breath, Vogue, Draconic Aura, like it's pretty strong. It's pretty strong. Special Spiral as well, like pretty sick set, honestly. So yeah, obviously the gist of this team is if there are any debuffs. You know what? Now that I'm looking at it, the only debuffs are on Peony. So I don't actually have to rush this as much as I thought I did, because Priscilla is just going to restore right here. Don't know why I didn't think of that beforehand. It's always the thing, you don't notice these kind of things until you're actually in a match, because they don't happen until you're actually in a match, right? Like, I don't know, man. It happens every time. It happens every time. The problem remains that I can't initiate onto Fur with Pala, even without buffs. But this does give me the opportunity to do my attack, what is it called, chill attack strat, actually, now that I think about it. Yes it does. So I need to remember exactly what that was. Naga up here. Yeah, I think this works. Yeah, we don't want any buffs on Pala, but we do want her to get chill attacked. Which she will because she has infinity attack. Actually ridiculous amounts of attack. So what we're gonna do, maybe this match actually will go well. Would you look at that? No, you can't have a restore trap if you don't have debuffs. I'm looking at you, Fly School.
It will be done.
So what we're going to do is we are going to move Pala up to this particular spot.
Be careful.
From here, if she activates her duo skill, she can reach Fur, and Fur in combination with the drive defense from Priscilla and close guard from Azura and the chill attack from Ophelia will just barely be able to survive Pala. At least one hit from Pala. I think, if I did my math right, that should work. On this end, we can just reposition Rutger up to here, and then no matter what level gravity trap it is, he can't be slowed down. And then he can go ahead and attack Ocean, and then Priscilla. Obviously I don't one-shot Ocean, so I'm going to take a bit of damage. But hopefully, because these two are running Fortress Defense,
what is my task?
they won't kill me. I don't think I'll have Attack Res Solo active, but I do have Lull Attack Speed. Hopefully things work out and Rutger lives. I'm going to put my trust in Rutger. I might even be able to give him close guard support, maybe. We'll see. But we will, no matter what happens, we're going to initiate next turn.
Consider it done.
And obviously since this is the last match of the week, we don't need to get any pots. So nothing to worry about there. Yep, there's a dance, but there are no debuffs. There are no debuffs. Get screwed, restore trap. Okay. Gonna go ahead and activate our duo skill.
I'm with you.
Just double check that we don't kill. I don't believe we do.
Understood.
Perfect. Oh, look how close it is. Look how much I had to do to make it so that Pala didn't one-shot. I'm being debuffed by 7 and she's getting like +7 res and I still barely... Oh, that's crazy. Anyway, we're gonna initiate with Rutger first, because Rutger has attack smoke, so I can stop Pala from getting damaged just a little bit more. It's probably not gonna end up mattering a whole lot. In fact, maybe having the attack res solo is... Yeah, I think the main reason we're doing this is for attack res solo. So that's not the real trap. That's not too much damage. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's not too much damage. We'll go ahead and kill Ocean now. The only debuff I have is attack smoke, so that's fine.
Don't run.
You know, I haven't actually heard Ocean's voice before, since I don't have one myself, so that's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting.
Be careful.
We can go ahead and kill this Fur now. I don't actually know how much that helped, but I don't think it's going to matter anyway.
You can do it, Pala. The path of the sword.
The path of the sword. Obviously, 10 extra damage from Ruptured Sky. You'd think it would be more, because I have 70 attack, but I guess, I don't know, maybe it's better against beasts.
Understood.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill Ophelia, and we'll go ahead and make sure I can kill Priscilla. We sure can. Alright, let's do that. Rutger first, because he has the attack res solo. And then we get rid of the Ophelia with Pala. In fact, if I had my Naga in a better position,
What is
you
your
know,
desire?
is there any way for me to like...
It will be done.
Oh, I feel something
Be
sneaky
careful.
breaky coming on. I do. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and kill Ophelia.
We're right there with you.
Make sure she doesn't nuke one of us into oblivion. And I can just dance. I can straight up just dance with Rayson here. So, who has more attack out of you? Definitely this is Zero. We're gonna go ahead and kill her. This activates our attack res solo. It means we only get attacked once.
I believe in you, Pala.
Oh, that's so cute. This is a really cute unit. I'm a fan. Big fan. I do kind of want to test the trap. After we're done, of course. Is gonna go for Rutger. That is a little bit pathetic. Not very much damage. But there you go. So it looks like we are gonna finally have a match that doesn't end in complete disaster here. Rutger does get the kill. I want to test the traps. I want to see if this is the real one and if it's 50. It was the fake one! Okay, so my other strat probably would have worked as well, but that was a gamble, as I said.
With utter
Well, let's test
certainty.
both of them. 40. Close. Close. Alright, let's just go ahead and get this kill. I mean, I can get the pot if I want to. It doesn't matter. It's the last match of the day. Who cares? Let's go ahead and kill this peony. Pretty nice team though, and if a team did have debuffs on, like if you had debuffs on all of your teams, that's a really threatening restore trap. That is a really threatening restore trap. It covers a lot of range, that does. So yeah, pretty interesting team overall. I'm just very fortunate that my Gale Force team does not run debuffs, so we didn't have to deal with any of that. Looks like we are going to just barely finish in tier 27. Unfortunately, as I mentioned earlier, we did lose just a bit too much lift on defense to get the top tier rewards. It's flyer flowers this week, damn. It's only 2 flowers though, so who really cares? I don't. Most of my flyers are maxed anyway. Tier 27, currently in rank 877. I'm 100% sure we're going to drop out of top 1k though. There's no way we stay in top 1k with this score. This is like just on the cusp of tier 27. I was honestly thinking for a bit that we might not even make it into tier 27. But no, we made it. The power of defense mythics. And of course we are immune for the rest of the season. So nothing to worry about there. Can't possibly lose more lift. So yeah, that's going to do it for this very tumultuous season. Oh my god, today has been a bit of a trip match-wise. We've done some stupid things. We've done some fun things. We got to see a friend of ours map. I was going to bring it up before, but I forgot. I reflexively clicked do not send friend request to you. So I'm very sorry. I can't rectify it. There's no way to add someone from this replay option. I wish there was. So that sucks. I'm sorry, man. I definitely would have sent you a friend request, but I'm so used to just clicking nope that I did it on reflex. I wasn't thinking. That's my bad. Hopefully you can get randomly matched to me again sometime in the next eon. But yeah, apart from that, that is definitely going to be it for today. I don't want to drag on too long because this video is probably already freaking long. Yeah, that's going to be it for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys don't fat finger the last matches of the week like I did. That was very frustrating. And I will see you all again sometime during light season. Until then.